シージファンの皆様、こんにちは、こんばんは。とある薬学生と言います。今回も最後まで楽しんでいってください。
So the pathway for Mint to get in is clear. The question will be, is there any denial? Easilyy is distracted. Iconic swings on in, takes out Mint, but Easilyy loses his fight to Eclipse. They were longtime teammates. Unfortunately for Eclipse, he's got Gadget in hand. He gets gunned down by Gomfi en route to the second kill. This is SQ in a 3v2. They'll need to stop this plant, but no, Sky's perfect coverage. He gets supr as well, but he'll need to do extra work. It's a 1v1 and the clock will run out. It's all up to SQ, just waiting and letting the clock hit 0. They'll take the possibly outduel each other. These are two great players that will go head to head, but Slebben appears to fall. Oh, what a shot. He's going to have to just simply be quicker or engage in a couple gunfights, but you're going to get smoked as supr swings onto Hyper, shuts him down. One for Gomfi. SONIQS will have a flawless round for round number 2 as DZ, well, they try to get in a hurry, but it gets met every step of the way. The SONIQS better through 2 rounds as they are up 2-0.
So here is very risky business, but Hyper's going to miss his shots. supr could have lost his life there, and he will actually later on. He was pushed off by the soft destruction in one area, directly into the waiting arms of Mint. Well done, DZ, coordinating that. Down goes Iconic as well. So now 2 of your anchors eliminated. Bad timing there for the Ashe, but Mint and Eclipse will still win their fights. Gomfi now in a 1v4, and this seems all but hopeless. Looks like the first round for Dark Zero. Oh, a lot of that came down to the clear above and the lack of response from SONIQS. But at least 1 kill for Gomfi. Can he find 3 more? No air jab on this door. That's going to give a little bit of freedom. Nice spray there. Will not do actually any damage, but at least he finds his opponent. Diffuser planted now. 40 seconds left and only about 20 HP to kill 3 players on full HP. It is not going to happen. So DZ lock out the round in a matter of seconds, I'm sure. Wait, free kill onto the Nomad. Oh, no follow-up though. Hyper will get that one. Headshot to boot. Overkill, sure, but DZ take the round.
Such a shame, could have stab padded there by getting that final kill, but obviously Hyper knew where it was in hand. The lack of a Maverick means that there will, unlikely be a second set of frags. There's 2 kills for DZ, answered by a C4 tossed out from supr. His action will start with just over a minute left. SQ finds themselves trailing by 1, and as long as there's 1 HP on Skies, he's still got the SMG-11 as well as the L85 to dole out some significant...
A great gun, but he's not going to be able to use his Evil Eyes like he'd like to. That's a grenade from below, I think, and Easilyy will take a lot of damage from that, but he'll get the Ashe before being killed. That's big, because we've equalized now in terms of man-can and HP, but a back and forth will leave the SONIQS in the driver's seat. Iconic finally finishing off Hyper. Hot and Cold goes in for the plant. Skies needs to cover with very little HP. We've seen this one before, and once again, it's not going to work out. SONIQS, a 1v1, but they'll still take it on Aviator Games.
Good trading.
Denied the wall getting opened up. There's no more hard destruction, so that wall will remain, which is going to make the attack very difficult for DZ. Nice pre-fire from Hot and Cold after Slebben was eliminated Eclipse elsewhere. On the push into Astro, Hot and will die though. That's Diffuser down. The follow-up from Mint needs to be swift, and it will be. Down goes Easilyy, and then Skies by the staircase will get Slebben as well, leaving just Gomfi and Iconic to hold on to the site. C4 still in hand for Gomfi. He can deny, and the Aldo's great in these situations, but only 1 for Iconic, meaning Gomfi has all the pressure on his shoulders. He can deny, this could be big, but he won't. Hyper catches him in the swing, and DZ will take another attacking round.
DZ just decided to go for frags, and you can see the moment they lost that exothermic He'll start a plant right by the A-bomb, and there's nobody here to stop this. Iconic guns down Skies, but Hot and Cold is a second away with Supr getting in on Mint, and that's in trouble for them, as it's a total cleanup. Hyper now in a 1v4, he'll take out Gomfi, but that diffuser is extremely vulnerable. You'll have to do some work to be able to shut them down. Damage being done to Supr, but he can't finish him off. He's going to meet the brunt of Iconic and lose the gunfight, even though he takes out Supr. The high red stairs. So they're in a bit of a tougher position, but what a shot from Skies onto Easilyy. He tossed out a toxic canister, but Slebben and Gomfi are just better at the moment. They find 2 kills. Hyper down, so it's going to be Hot and Cold in a 1v4 that very quickly becomes a 1v3. 20 seconds left for him to find the remainder of these kills, as the SONIQS will need to grab that diffuser. It's still been surrendered. Pings coming in, and it's been picked up as the Ash of Gomfi is trying to get it down, and Iconic, who started the killing in this round, will end it. He shuts the door on a Hot and Cold clutch, and SONIQS will find their 5th round on Villa.
Here's the thing.
Then things get real tricky. Gomfi is going to be on a late flank as Skies finds 1 kill. Hyper, another, and Dark Zero have the 2 picks they need. Down goes Slebben with Supr able to refrag. Hot and Cold finishes off Easilyy, so it's going to be Supr in a 1v3. Slebben gets picked back up. He's got the diffuser. He'll need to go for a plant, but he's going to crouch walk his way in. Supr's down to Skies, and Hot and Cold finishes off the last remaining member of the SONIQS to give Dark Zero their very first offensive round.
Nice match point dodge there for
The other side, because it sure looked like it was good enough, but after Easilyy's work is done, he gets tagged by Skies and then finished off by a toxic canister, and the diffuser goes down with him. 35 seconds left for SONIQS to get it back, but look at the health bars on Dark Zero. They are just right now being pummeled, even though it hasn't resulted in any kills just yet. The clash still very much in play. We'll be watching over by Study, guarding this breach created on Aviator Wall. And the SONIQS will need to hurry if they want to try to get to match point. It sure seems like Dark Zero is getting unbelievably more confident. A kill from Slebben, a second as he looks to come on in. There he goes! 3 kills, swiftly ended by Skies and Hyper. 5 seconds left, and Iconic will have to fall off of the plant as he's the only member of the team remaining, and Hyper punishes him. Dark Zero, what a play from Skies and Hyper in the final seconds of that round, and it's gun. So these are 2 strong players from the SONIQS that are now missing. Next in line is going to be the Bandit, but it's Hyper guarding over top of Mint. He trusts in his teammate, and the trust pays off. The next one up is Gomfi. He'll head into Gun Vault, removes the head from Hyper, and now Mint as well. Oh my goodness, Gomfi, what 2 great shots in a row you have. That diffuser is still miles away. And time isn't really on the side of the SONIQS, so they're just going to have to go for frags here unless Supr can retrieve the diffuser and allow Gomfi to be the one to trust him. It's going to be taken from the back, though, for Gomfi. He gets splattered by Eclipse, and now Supr is in an almost unwinnable situation. A ton of damage being done to him from the back as he'll now need to pivot and go with 8 seconds left down to the defuse. Hot and Cold with shotgun out will try to creep up, and that is a 1 fight at that range. Hot and holds fire, and Eclipse is the one to pop up. It's like a game of whack-a-mole. You can't quite pop them all down when they're just jumping up out of the machine. Eclipse.
The laundry door. He's going to play close to that laundry door because he's playing Smoke, who has that shotgun that's oh so powerful on an entry. On the roam, a little bit of an exchange here that SONIQS comes out on top of. As Skies gets eliminated from above, SONIQS now in a leading position. Easily going for the plant. Hot and Cold needs to deny this. Iconic to cover. Bad cover, though. But he doesn't see the planter. It's behind the shield. And the diffuser goes down unbeknownst to DZ. SONIQS will clean that one up. And they push us to map point.
I think I was saying something about an ever elusive match point, and I guess a laundry over towards the bomb site, and he's attempting it. He's halfway there. Mint finds one on a Gomfi, but there's the coverage from Iconic. This time it's above. Easilyy gets the plant down, and Supr gets a kill. Down goes the Maestro, and this is all over. It's Mint in a 1v4 with diffuser down. He'll light up Supr, but it's impactless as Iconic finishes things off, and by a 7-5 scoreline, the SONIQS will steal Dark Zero's map, and they're up 1-0.
That is a massive win for the SONIQS, not only because they're taking Dark Zero's map, but because we're looking at a